Alright, so the first thing you want to do now is unhide all. Actually, select the entire cat rig and go to manage layers and go to the rig and just add the rig to this. So now I can unhide all and I can hide rig or hide my mesh. Alright, I'm gonna press Alt and X to see my mesh, and I'm gonna show actually the rig itself. So now I want to go to the mesh and go to the modify panel, and I need to find the skin modifier of this. So what I want to add to the skin itself is all those pieces that we have here. But actually we're not gonna add all. I'm just gonna select, for example, this one, and I'm gonna hide it, as well as those two objects. I'm gonna hide them, and I'm just gonna leave all those pieces that I see here. For example, I'm gonna add this one and some of the others, but we're not gonna use them, we're just gonna add them. So now I can select this, which is the skin, and I can hit add bone. I'm gonna select anything I see inside of this list. So I'm gonna drag to the top and select anything to the bottom. I'm gonna hit select, and actually before I change anything, I want to unhide all, and I want to select just my rig. I'm just gonna quickly rename this. Go to tools and rename object and call this robot 01, and I'm just gonna put down score and call this part down score and set a number. I'm just gonna start from 00 and just gonna rename. So what it happened is it renamed all my parts for the rig. So this way I don't have repeating names or something that's not proper, so it will be easier for me to manipulate different pieces. So for example, if I select this, now this is robot 01, it's part 03 of the rig or something else. This way I can quickly navigate from different pieces and so on. So now I can unhide all and code shade it and select my robot. And at this stage I don't need the rig, so I can hide anything that's not selected, because if I press 1 here and go to envelope, you can see that I have all those envelopes and all those bones inside of here. So this is exactly what I need. Now here we have the option to select vertices, so I'm just gonna select it, and then I'm gonna select element. This is very important because by doing this I can select, for example, this and select all the vertices that are proper to this mesh, which is very important in my case. So first of all, I'm gonna select this and select the elements, and if I drag down I have weight properties, so I'm gonna select this as 100%, and the next thing I want to do is select the arm and set this to 100%. Just oops, sorry. I'll select this piece and make it 1. I want to select actually this one, so the sphere, and set it to 1 as well. This one is also with the sphere, so I want to select the sphere and make it 1. This is the joint, so basically here anything that goes to the arm itself is the small sphere and this piece, so I'm gonna set this to 1, and for this joint of the finger, those two pieces must be at 1, those two pieces as well. It's kind of easy to rig those fingers because right now I just need to make selections, select the joints that are corresponding to them, and just add 1 as value. So this kind of actually, okay, I did something wrong. I just by accident didn't select the other joints, so I selected only this one, and I had to select this one and select those vertices and change 1. Now select this one and select those vertices and set it to 1. Can do the same thing here. Select this, select the thing, select this area, and set to 1. It's kind of done quite fast actually, as you can see, so you don't have to worry about it. Okay, wrong joints. So just quickly checking anything is fine. You can see I have some other weights on the other ones, but I don't have to worry about them because every time I select the joint and make this at 1, it's like 100% affecting only those vertices. So this is only what I need to make. Alright, and just quickly checking. Alright, everything's fine so far. Save this one. Alright, this one needs to be 1. This one needs to be 1. Actually, this one needs to be 1. Okay, so this should be 1. And now let's do the same thing for the legs. Actually, we should start with this. So this is the piece, and this is the joint that I want to make 1. And this one, which is horizontal, is the one that I want to set this on 1, as well as the joint that's on the neck. This should be also part of this piece. So now I have this longer bone, and I want to make sure that this piece, so this one and this one, are attached to it. So this is going to be 1. Or actually, I'm still not sure which one is the head. So okay, let's make first the helmet, which is this one. And here I have 2 joints. So this is bone number 05. So let's make sure that, which is my head. So 05 is my head. Okay, I can go back to this one and check which is this one. So this is 07. This is my jaw. And for the head, select this one, and we're going to go to 05 and make the head rigid to this one, as well as the eyes. So now I have only the leg left. Select the top piece, make this one. The bottom piece should be this one, and this piece, along with the small sphere on the bottom, should be linked to this one. So now I just quickly did this, and if I'm too lazy, I can just mirror it on the other side. It may not work sometimes, but let's give it a try. So I can go to mirror mode, and I want to mirror actually vertices, not bones. So I just want to paste the blue vertices to the green ones. So see what is paste green to blue, paste blue to green. So this is the one I want. I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna turn off mirror, and now you can quickly see how it works. So I'm just gonna select this one, and again go to the motion panel and just create some motion and quickly check. So this kind of, it's linked okay. So the best way to check is this works properly is to load some motion. So I'm gonna load character run, And I'm gonna lower the speed of this. Just make this visible. And quickly we can preview this. Now go in export mode and play. So this is how my robot looks right now. It's kind of okay for the purposes of what it is. I'm happy with how it turned out. Notice that this gets some kind of rotation, which is fine. In our next chapter, we're going to finish the rigging of the robot itself. I'm just going to add some basic controllers which are going to be useful if this is going to be animated or so. So we're gonna move on to our next chapter.